I would have been throughout the whole movie. I have feces on my hand right now. I would have been like, dude, hey, do you have anything I could wipe this off? Foot. Do you got a rag? Can I have your shirt? This is feces.
Guys, welcome to another episode of Katie Afraidy. I'm your host, Katie Hettenbach, and today I am so excited to have this person on. He has two monthly shows, not just one, but two at the Comedy Store, Cronies and Comedy Confidential. Steve Furey. Steve, thanks for being here.
What's up? Actually, I have four.
Four?
The other two weren't as cool. New joke night every month, buried every month. I want to first start off taking over this podcast. I'm a little bit hammered. Just enough to be able to drive. It was my girlfriend's birthday today. She's a big mimosa. So I faced a bottle of champagne.
Oh, God.
And then her friend came over because they're going to go to Universal Studios. Scarefest just happened. Started. Okay. And she brought another Prosecco over. So right now I'm cruising. Happy to be here. Saw last night while cooking some soup. Feeling good. Soup
and saw. A good combo.
Very fall.
Very, it's very fall. Very fall indeed. So do you remember the first time you saw Saw? Saw. That's...
Yeah. I remember I saw Saw. I saw Saw a couple times. I've seen Saw. I see Saw sometimes. Yeah, this came out when I was a kid, like in high school. I remember it was back when movies, you could still have a twist, where people like respected the twist.
Yeah.
So no one really talked about it. Got to watch it with my girlfriend last night. She was like, I've seen this a bunch. And I was like, do you know the twist? Didn't know it. Blew her mind. I still have a lot of questions on the last scene. Where did the 1 foot guy go? Did he make it? Because he was crawling.
He did be crawling. And then the twist, which again, we spoil everything here.
Yeah, well,
so it's okay.
Like
that's
25 years old.
If you don't know that John Kramer, Tobin Bell is dead in the middle.
It was coming out on Laserdisc. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's the level of old we're talking about.
Yeah. It was 2004, but it's a good year. But I feel like John Kramer would have, because he went the same direction in the end when he's like game over, and then he shut the doors, and then what was it, Adam?
Yeah, he probably curb stomps.
Yeah,
Adam.
Curb stomps Adam. But then I don't know. But apparently he might be in Saw 10. I was looking at a bunch of there's this one girl on TikTok, but I don't know.
Did nobody see the other 9 movies?
I didn't see the other 9 movies. We're just talking about the first movie.
I know, but it answers all of those questions.
Oh, does it?
In the second one and third one, you find out exactly what happened.
Well, we're going to find out once we see them. I'm going to be honest with you. I hate the Saw franchise. I like the first movie, but the rest of them, it's just torture porn.
Exactly.
And which is fine. Some people love that, and I like the special effects are amazing, and that's awesome. My stomach cannot handle it, and I was 2 minutes into Human Centipede, and I was dry heaving. So the same level when I saw Spiral, when I saw Jigsaw, and all that jazz.
I saw them all a long time ago too, and they don't really stick with you. You're like, oh, there's probably someone had a weird mask that ate their face. Someone's eyelids got open. I would bet $1,000 that some kind of thing went into somebody's eye at one point. And I'm more into the ghouls, the demons, an alien than just an old weathered man. I think I could take Jigsaw too.
Okay.
I want to put that out there right now. Me versus Jigsaw, I'm taking him out. Even current day, even Jigsaw in his prime, like in this movie, he was what? He still had a cane, and then he sliced Danny Glover's, which was very fun to see. I forgot Danny Glover was in this.
Yeah.
Slicing his throat was great. Yeah. But then he recovered,
Which is I've never seen someone recover from a throat slash. I'm like, I thought that was like, you're dead. Like there's no coming back from that.
I would agree. And it was surprising when he still lived. I mean, we've got a lot of, I don't know how we're going to go, but I wrote notes and I got a lot of questions.
That's okay. I love that. So wait, I want to know, how would you defeat Jigsaw? Because you're
hand-to-hand combat. He's an old man. I could beat him with anything he has. I think one of those, you ever see like the Russian slapboxing thing? I think if I hit him with one of those palm slap box to the face, is real Jigsaw dead now?
Tobin Bell?
Oh, is that who he is?
Yeah, he's still alive. He was in 10.
He's in 10.
Yeah.
I thought for half the time I thought it was Robert Englund. They're both creepy old men. What happened?
It's accurate. It's very accurate. You're hitting it on the nose.
Yeah, I was like, the whole time I was like, fucking Robert Englund crushes horror movies. And then I was like, nah,
he's in everything.
He's in everything.
Dude, good for him. He's making bang.
Yeah, and then I saw later on, little too athletic, Robert Englund at the time, probably 2005, he's getting a little swarthy, getting a little old and run down. Yeah. But yeah, I think I can open fist slap. Because doesn't he get real cancerish in
he has cancer, I think, in all of them.
Yeah.
And that's why, like, the doctor, because what was, oh my God, I'm so terrible with names.
There's Foot Guy.
The Foot Guy, but I want to know Foot Guy's name. Foot Guy's name is, Dr. Lawrence Gordon.
Would have never got that.
Yeah.
I got Foot Guy in pictures. That's as far as I'm willing to go in the Saw franchise.
Lawrence and Adam, I believe. The fact that I remember Adam's name I don't remember anybody's name in movies. So the fact that I remember them is impressive. But I forgot how much this movie jumped around from flashbacks to what's happening. It kind of, at one point, confused me again. Because I remember watching initially and being like, I just remember like them sawing off the foot. I knew that was coming. But like, other than that, I didn't remember the majority of the movie. And I think this movie compared to like, again, I haven't seen, what was the last one before Jigsaw, whatever that one was.
The one with Chris Rock.
Well, Spiral's like Spiral and Jigsaw are like spin-offs / prequels. Weird, I don't know. But to see that one versus like Saw 10 versus Saw, those are two different movies, but they're like similar, but
in the same universe.
But like, it's just, I feel like Saw compared, like, they really upped the games in the newer movies. Saw feels a lot more tolerable to like watch and be like, okay, this isn't as bad. Obviously someone's gonna cut off their foot or get their mouth ripped open via a reverse bear trap.
Yeah, that's another thing I got. One, a lot of time on his hands.
Yeah.
I've worked construction, okay? Building that kind of set, not going to be easy.
Oh, yeah.
Like the reverse bear trap, did he patent that? Has that been used before? Has it been used since? What is his job? I'm guessing some sort of puzzle maker?
Oh, that'd be, yeah. Because how does he think of all this stuff, and how does he?
Because then when you go to his house, right? We checked out his house. Where also, I found it odd that he's just wearing like Illuminati robes around town. Like that doesn't. Here's an idea: the guy who's chopping up people with open mouth face bear traps. Maybe look at Illuminati robes guy walking up the stairs.
That's I mean, he's not. You could have picked a different outfit to wear, but he's like, nah, this is the one. It's soft. It could have pockets.
Yeah, he might have been naked underneath, which might be a very high selling point for me now that I'm gonna watch this movie and see if you can see a little dong when he chops Danny Glover's fucking throat. No, but just think about how much time it would take to make these places.
So much. Like you're talking like months of effort for what? 3 minutes of payoff?
No. He's in there. He's always like, you've got 12 hours to just kill if you're the other guy. So you always got a long time.
But some of them, they're like, one of them,
right.
The one, there's this trend on TikTok that's like, Jigsaw be like, so I see that you wanted to kill yourself. How about you don't do that. And instead, I put you in this tub full of razors.
Yes.
And now you have to get out through more razors. Or you could just die. Up to you. Figure it out. And you're like, what?
Yeah, no, for sure. I've also, is he the horror version of Tony Robbins? Right? Because really, he's perking people up.
True.
You know, he was like, your life was fucking dog shit, but then you like cut open this heroin addicts for a fucking key, and then that lady was like, it changed my life for the better. Though she did not look well.
She did.
I will say that.
You're like, I am traumatized, but I am alive, and I no longer want drugs. So that's, you know.
She was like, it helped me out a lot, but she's like shaking and doing this stuff. I was like, how
I'm doing
bad
great.
was
I'm
it
fine.
before?
Apparently, she comes back in the other movies.
Thank God.
Again.
I wanted to know more from her.
I do too. Because again, I've only seen the first one and Jigsaw and Spiral, which don't even correlate with them really. But they talk about, her name's Amanda, and they talk about Amanda like throughout the whole series, and everyone's obsessed with Amanda and the Bear Trap. I'm like, the Bear Trap was only in Saw for like not even like 2 minutes of screen time.
Yeah.
So it's kind of impressive that she had that much of an impact versus the guy who was in the razor cage. He got where's his comeback?
Yeah,
I guess he did die.
The razor.
Never mind. He did die. He died. Never mind. He died. But you know, where's his respect?
The razor cage was definitely made after Bear Trap head. You know.
Yeah.
Because like he spent like 7 to 8 hours making a Bear Trap head.
Oh yeah.
And then he was like, well, we'll put a key after some razor blades.
Yeah. Yeah. But how did he get the key into the guy's stomach? Or the guy's...
Swallowed it.
How do you know that he swallowed it? But then how would you...
I mean, maybe if you do enough heroin, you can do anything to someone's body. I think that's another thing that this taught us.
True. He was drugging people, like, left and right. He's like, there's a poison in your body. I'm like, where are you getting all this poison?
Great. I would say Harbor Freight, but I didn't look into it yet. But I put my money on Harbor
Got
Freight.
it, Harbor Freight. Got it. If I want poison, Harbor Freight. Got it.
That was our sponsorship.
Oh. Sponsored by Harbor Freight. And okay. So if you were to be taken in by Jigsaw, we know that you would take him in hand-to-hand combat.
Yes.
But what do you think the reason that he would need to teach you to appreciate life, or that you have wronged him in some way?
Mine would be some like gluttonous sloth thing.
Okay.
Because I lay on my back 85% of the day.
Okay.
Like it's somewhat of a newborn baby. I nestle into a nest.
You have a
I
flat
watch
back
TV.
then.
I have a lot of things flat. Ass, back, head. And I'm just lying down. And I'm guessing I would be on some sort of treadmill with maybe, I don't know, some razors, a shotgun. And also, though, if I'm given the chance to kill the other person in the room that I don't know over running on that treadmill, that man will die. Or woman or child. I want to put that out there right now for Jigsaw. This game's not going to last long.
I will
I'm
kill
going to
him.
I will kill them.
Kill them. Poof. Done. Okay, I'm done.
Oh, you meant just kill the... Oh, you meant the vibe. Oh, okay. Well, I
Got
guess...
it. Well,
Ted stayed.
should have waited till you finished the directions. Yeah.
Also, okay, we got pictures in No Foot. Why was pictures? They tried to pick pictures as like a bad guy. Was his wife hiring him to see if No Foot was cheating?
No, what's the guy who got sliced by the...
Danny.
knife?
Oh yeah, Danny Glover.
Yeah, he was a former cop who... Was he wronged by Jigsaw?
I thought that Lawrence was Jigsaw.
He thought that Lawrence was Jigsaw. Got it. Yes, that. So he's like, oh, I'm going to stalk Lawrence and hire this
Okay.
photographer to like take pictures and stuff. But then they also found out about this affair that he was having with a nurse.
Yeah, they really tried to make seeming like having an affair to be a reason why this guy should be caught in like this thing. Like neither of those people did anything really bad. Like cheating on your wife is bad, but that's an in-house thing.
Yeah.
That's not like a fucking children or like murdering someone.
Yeah.
This other guy was just taking pictures of people. I like it more when like the person was bad and they have to prove something that they weren't.
Yeah, or it's like they wronged John Kramer. Like in the newer or one of the movies, they're like, oh, you guys were all doctors who like wrongly gave me like the wrong treatment and shit. Now you're all gonna die, or now you're gonna be given the chance to live, but you're probably gonna die. You know?
The motivation for Jigsaw for me is not really there. I also want to say, because he's also like perking people up, you know, because he's like, you guys did all this shit bad to me, but you know, if you do pass this, you're probably gonna have a better life because I'm gonna teach you something important.
Yeah, but you're also going to be, you know, severely disabled. You're going to have to go to therapy. Yes. I might have fixed one thing in your life, but you're definitely going to have like new issues. I'm assuming that, you know, Amanda, although she is no longer doing heroin, she now has a severe drinking problem. Yeah. Because I would want to numb the pain right away.
Also, I was trying to look at some kind of like marks. Where is that mask going into the face? You know, because she just had a little bit of scarring.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I feel like you're going to need some screws. Yeah. Like, you're not just going to put 2 plates in someone's mouth and it's going to smash their head backwards.
Yeah.
You got to get a drill, maybe a Dremel, maybe some spackle, maybe a little kind of like carpenter screws.
Yeah.
You know, you're going to have to hit Harbor Freight. Once again, a sponsor for this podcast. If you guys don't like gay people but love screwdrivers, go to Harbor Freight. They have both of your needs. I think that's their thing, right? Don't they hate gays or something like that?
That's Hobby Lobby.
That's Hobby Lobby. My bad.
Harbor Freight loves the gays.
They hang out with each other, though. Be real. Harbor Freight and Hobby Lobby, go pull up to the club right now. Go to Nightingale Club on La Cienega. They're going to be chilling there with some
Harbor Freight and Hobby Lobby are in a Saw room.
Yes. Who do I kill first?
Who's killing who? Who's killing? Hobby Lobby's like, I have the craft tools. And you're like, dude, settle down. You're making a snowflake.
Hobby Lobby is like your weird kind of like neo-Republican aunt. You know, she's like crocheting things, but also it's subliminally saying something about the Jews.
Oh, always. Yeah.
Different same aunt?
No, same aunt. Are we related? That's rude. One of my favorite things, and John posted a meme about this, but I've also have known this, is that at one point they find a phone.
Yes.
And on that phone it says a date. And do you know what date it says?
9/11.
No, it's the day before.
9/11?
It's 9/10.
9/10/2001. Whoa.
And they're like, if you thought today was bad. Oh, they're like, today, how could it get any worse than this?
Yeah.
Wait till the next day. Yikes.
Yeah, not a lot of police going to be able to find you on 9/11.
No, there's...
I'm going to be honest. Hopefully you're not in New York. Where was this also located? Are we sure? I feel it was like some Gotham-esque kind of city.
That's a good question. Where did Saw take place? Let's look it up right now.
Also, I want to bring this up. Danny Glover's apartment, one of the most disgusting things. What's up with all these apartments? Have people never heard of like painting a wall? Pictures? You see pictures of apartments?
So, yeah. It was
I don't know. In New York, are apartments that disgusting? Because every time I see a New York thing in a movie, it's like fucking Yemen. You know, like half the walls are breaking down. The wall paint has gone through like 6 things, like a gobstopper.
No, it looked like Detroit.
Yeah, it's rough.
It is New Jersey.
Oh, okay. I could see that. Yeah, that makes more sense right now. Also, with the 910 phone, are we sure this wasn't Saudi Arabia?
Oof.
Take that one, folks.
Might
you look up that. That's in number 10. We see it's the Prince Al Bahim. It's actually the bad guy. There it goes. We were big with the Saudis and the Harbor Freight folk, which is a very odd Venn diagram.
We just hit all. We like to hit all demographics.
All of our sponsors hate Jews.
Yeah. It's really hard for John to work on this podcast. Oh, you're Jewish too. But hey, you gotta follow money.
Oh my goodness. Also watching this, I realized that this is just Home Alone, but like a really extreme version of Home Alone.
Oh, okay. So Kevin McAllister's Jigsaw.
Yeah.
He got older, and he's like, I killed those 2 homeless guys when I was 9. Was a little strong. They only wanted to steal some presents. I caught them on fire, hit them with an anvil. Now, I enjoyed this too much.
Now this is my only hobby. This is all I do. Yeah. So
Kevin McAllister definitely killed the pigeon lady.
100%.
Right? Don't you think?
100%. He's like, hey, we're gonna lock you in a room filled with only pigeons, but they're attached to your skin. Teeth.
Yeah.
They're attached to your teeth. And if they fly away, they will rip your teeth out of your skull.
Once they go south for the winter.
Yes. So you have until then.
Then to kill a baby.
Kill a baby.
Good luck, pigeon woman.
Good luck, pigeon lady. And you have to kill the baby with a spoon.
A spoon, yes. The baby is made of cake. It's actually a new episode. Is this cake? Halloween edition. Jigsaw and the Saudis are there. Yeah, Danny Glover's just apartment was very. Also, the nurse helping Goober.
Goober?
The nurse who helped. You thought it was Goober the whole movie, but it wasn't Goober.
Are you calling him? His name wasn't Goober. Was his? No. Are you calling him Goober?
No, I think his name was like Goober.
I thought it was like. Isn't it? Oh, it's shit. It's. I'm gonna stutter. Zep. There we go. Zep.
That's a
Zep.
goober. That's a goober name.
He looks like a goober. Even old Zep looks. I mean.
Yeah, the guy from Lost. Yeah, that guy's awesome.
He's a goober. He looks like a goober.
That guy. Okay, so like they're like putting the whole thing that's gonna be him the whole movie, but he's also enjoying fucking with the kid too much. Anyone else notice that?
Yeah, I was like, he like was giving.
Yeah, he's like hugging it, and put the gun in the kid's fucking mouth. I'm like, this guy, Goober should be more just like, hey, I'm sorry, I got to do this. But he was all rocked up, nipples all hard through his fucking Spanx. It's disgusting.
He really was like, let me fuck with this kid by putting what he put on the stethoscope, and then he put it on the kid, and then put the gun up to the kid's head and then the mom's head.
Yeah, why'd you do that?
And then just to hear, I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What, for why?
You shouldn't even want to be in this.
Yeah. He's like, oh, I have poison. I'm like, I think you would have done it without poison.
Yeah. He seemed like he was on the path already.
Yeah.
Got a little bit of that Saudi money and turned him around.
Oh my god.
We're talking about 9/11.
Sorry, we were talking about 9/11. We were talking about 9/11. So.
Oh, I got another. I'll jump on this.
Go ahead.
My favorite thing is I love the Danny Glover about to shoot someone. He does the 80s things where it's 2 hands ahead of you and then ass out, and he goes into every room like this. I'm like, I don't know where he learned that. It's like, put it up, and he's like, I'm like, I've never seen any SEAL Team 6 guy do that.
I think they should start doing that. I think it's more effective because you have a better what is it? I want to say field of gravity. That doesn't make sense. You know what I'm saying? You're more stable.
Yeah, and it's also very disarming, you know?
Yeah.
Like, who's a special ed kid with a gun? Bam, you just got shot in your fucking head.
Exactly.
Also, how much was the Asian cop slaying it, right?
Oh, yeah.
I love that guy the whole movie.
He was great, but, he...
I think I missed that. How did he die?
Oh, well. He shot Jigsaw in the back. He's like, I got him.
Oh, yeah.
And then there's a tripwire, and I was like, look down, look down, look down, look down, look down. Hey, look down. And then he didn't. And then, again, this is where I went, oh, this is so Home Alone, because Home Alone had the tripwire. But instead of little paint cans, they are shotguns. And he blew the fuck up.
3 shotguns, too. I like that.
Yeah.
Because, one shotgun can miss. But you got 3, the blast radius. We're talking about blast radiuses here. Just like on 9/11, right?
Whoa.
Hey, guys, how are you doing? We're bringing it back.
Hey-o. That joke was so 2001.
Yeah, I know. Or 2010.
That's right, exactly. Oh, my goodness. So if you were in Saw and you saw Seesaw by the seashore, if you saw Jigsaw come out on the tricycle, what would your reaction be?
I'm very high. After all the scary movies I've seen, I'm first things first, high kick to the head. I don't know what it is. Chucky, Jigsaw, Emmanuel Lewis, anything under 4 feet tall is getting a swift kick to the head if music is playing.
Okay.
Okay, if you're like, listen, if you're vertically challenged and you're gonna enter a room, let's make it like James Brown, or like Nickelback. But if you come in with like a homeless man playing the piano kind of music, you know, swift kick to the head.
Okay.
Also, no, that's about it on that one. I think
if you are vertically challenged, you better come to play, or
come with just better music on.
You better period.
Or no music.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Just walk into the room. We don't need a freaking tricycle.
Like that, swift high kick to the face. I'm just warning you. It's like that's the whole thing about this kind of America. You know, you want to put your parameters out there so people know.
Yeah.
So that people can understand how you work.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, if small person, you're getting swift kick to the head if you've got like the kind of like Jack in the Box music coming on. And I'll ask questions later.
I love still imagining you in that position, and he's like explaining you have to kill. You just instantly, boom. No, don't. Okay, don't. Hey, let me finish. Let me finish.
I'm immediately killing my cellmate. Once that little tricycle thing comes out, swift kick to that thing's head.
You're like, dude, settle down. Just leave. Yeah. Honestly, just go.
I'm finding the weak spot in the foundation due to my construction background. I'm finding weak spots in the walls. I'm seeing the shoddy kind of trim work. I'm attacking this from kind of like a day labor aspect.
Yeah.
And that's where I'm coming from.
You're going full velociraptor and finding the weak points, and then you will attack. Yeah. The more I think about if I was to be in one of like a saw trap or just in saw in general, I think I would be so overwhelmed, and I struggle to listen to people, period. Especially when they're giving instructions, I have to ask them to repeat it. So to have him only say it once, I'm gonna forget something. I'm gonna be like, can you say it again?
Yeah, you're just like writing it in your foot blood on the tile.
Can you slow down?
Now, was that I had to kill him before noon? Like noon Eastern and Pacific time. Oh, Pacific. Okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah. It'd be stressful. So
Also, he doesn't have a lot of ideas. There's a whole lot of flammable and poison going on, right?
Oh, yeah, the one where he was like, there was the one where...
It's naked, oiled up deaf guy.
And there's...
From Family Guy. He's up there.
And there's just, there's writing on the wall, and he has to take a candle and go and find the combination to this lock. No. But he's covered in flame retardant or whatever. And then
you can't say that anymore, though.
Okay, I'm sorry.
But keep going.
Sorry, thank you for correcting me. I don't want to lose
flame
another
special ed. It's different.
Flame cognitively delayed.
Yes, okay. I just want to get that out there. It's another one of your sponsors.
Yes, another one of our sponsors. Thank you so much. Thank you for looking out for me. I was so scary. I'm so scared. Where's my thought? It's gone. But the moral of the story is, he blew up. That's what it is.
Yeah, he caught fire. That looked like it sucked.
Yeah, that would hurt. That would not be fun. So out of the traps that we saw in Saw, what ones do you think you would be able to survive? Or
I would have killed myself after I had to put my hand in the poop. That one I was like, wow, that's fucked up.
Also, wait. Whose poop did he's like, well, there's only one toilet in the building, and this is the bathroom. He built it in the bathroom. He's like, shit, I gotta do. I guess I'll use it for later. Yeah. Does he have like?
And he had like raunchous diarrhea too.
Does he have like an intern who helps him out? Who's like an unpaid intern for Jigsaw?
I think he goes to Home Depot and gets day laborers.
Yeah.
And then he's just like, hey, you guys are gonna be making this thing. We're gonna be dangling like 6 or 7 chainsaws here. There's going to be something else, and then those guys have such weird work schedules that they just don't even tell anybody.
They're like, you know what, dude? Whatever. You're paying.
Yeah, you pay me $100.
That's. I'll do it. I mean, a lot of people will do anything for $100.
I will make a death trap for you. Also, it was so filthy in there.
It was disgusting.
everything was pooped up. The poles were pooped up. I didn't know the poles. Now, the poles, it electrified him, which I didn't really know if that worked. Does electricity run through a chain like that perfectly?
I mean, you'd have to have it specially made. I think it's also because it is metal. If you have like a piece, like a connector,
Yeah.
I think you could make it. But I don't know. It didn't quite make sense, but I was like, okay. But also, how was John Kramer dead in the middle of the room controlling that?
Well, they said his hand was like this. He would just go. But also, like, imagine, I would, after a while, you'd be like, I think that dude's breathing. I'm gonna just say something crazy. Hey, Foot. It's me, Pictures.
Hey, Foot guy.
I think that guy's breathing right now. And he's just like, no, I'm not. Just keep focusing on the other side.
Shut up. No, I'm not.
I blew my head off. Look at the go.
Who said that?
Yeah,
Not
that's
me.
crazy.
Yeah, it's also in that moment, if you were to think about it, like, if you're actually in that thing. Because, you can say, oh, I'm going to punch him, I'm going to do this. But when you're in that moment, your adrenaline's pumping so much that you're probably not even paying attention to him. You're like, he's dead. Whatever, he's dead. True. His brains are gone. You're not being like, oh, this is a fake person. This is a real person who's not dead, who's wearing freaking makeup.
But also, after what he did to that toilet, he's probably having stomach problems. And I could have just totally seen him in the
farting
middle.
Constantly, and they're nasty.
Imagine if you're cutting off your foot and then the dead body farts.
Oh, I mean, they do release. It would make sense if it was a fresh dead body that
That's
it would
true.
be releasing some type of gas. But
That's true.
I mean,
and for all the poops on the walls, is he storing up poop? You know what I mean? Is John
he's just really constipated?
No, because he has to. Because, like, if you look on most of the walls, and for me, it was the electric poles.
Okay.
Those were covered in feces. So what you're thinking here is, let's say Jigsaw's working by himself.
Uh-huh.
He's working in that attic, defecating in a single bucket for. What would you take? Well, let's say we're going to paint these walls with our feces.
Okay.
I would say.
Well, if
3 months. By yourself.
By myself, I think I could do it in 2. If I do, maybe less, depending on how much anxiety I have. There was one time I had a spot at the Comedy Store. I think it was just potluck. Okay, I shit 17 times.
Oh, I've done that before.
And I was like, hey. Everyone's like, are you, like, that's not good. I'm like, honestly, it's great for my colon. We're getting it out.
Yeah, you're getting out.
We're getting it out.
You did have colon broom right before, though. People suggested.
They were like, you should drink
that.
And I was like, well, hey,
I brought this from home. It's just fiber.
It's just fiber. It's just, I've been eating fiber for the past day, and it's going to come out of me. It's like I was having I should have had a colonoscopy that night.
Yeah, maybe he did that. What's the thing where you put a hose up your butt and shoot water in it? A good time. How you guys doing?
Hey-o.
Steve Furey, 4 spots at the Comedy Store every month.
Heyo, a bidet.
No. The one where you go
A dildo?
to the hospital.
A colonoscopy?
Yeah, but there's a thing. Some people do it themselves.
What the fuck is it
It's like
called?
a butt douche.
An enema.
Enema, yeah. So, okay,
Yeah.
so we're redoing this now, okay?
Okay.
He's got an enema. He's blowing it into a Home Depot bucket, saving it up in some sort of temperate, something that can keep it from not crusting over, and then he paints the walls with it. I mean, the amount of thought he put in this. He should have just been like, I'm gonna find a cure for cancer.
Honestly, if throughout all 10 of these movies, okay, if he would have just put the same amount of energy that he put into these traps, into getting revenge, into trying to teach someone something, he could have found a cure to his own cancer, or hear me out, enjoy his last, remaining days.
True. We don't see it because it's always close-ups, but maybe he's jerking off every time he's looking at things.
He could be into this. I feel like he has to be at this point because he's done some gnarly shit. Shit.
Yeah, gnarly shit.
But also gnarly shit.
Yeah. 100%.
I didn't actually see all the feces, so I'm surprised that you saw that
Yeah,
much.
it was really heavy on the poles. The pole got whatever guy was
Heavy on
working
the
the poles, he maybe blew most of it on that and then realized he wasn't gonna have enough for the rest of the room.
And then he was like, I want to be crafty. Here's where the Hobby Lobby people came in. Did you see there was a little heart on the toilet?
Yes. Written in feces. Which
That's adorable. It's adorable. You're like, aw, that's so fucked up. It's like it's something so innocent, but then you see it in like the context of Saw, and you're like, okay, that's bad.
Yeah, it would have stood out to me.
Yeah.
The heart feces in the room. I would have been like, let's check there first.
Because there's a heart.
Yeah.
And it probably means something, but
Yeah.
also then you have feces on your hand the rest of the time you're there.
I know. Pictures never really, he really stopped talking about it pretty quick.
Yeah.
I would have been throughout the whole movie. I have feces on my hand right now. I would have been like, dude, hey, do you have anything I could wipe this off? Foot. Do you have a rag? Can I have your shirt? This is feces. So that would have been me. Icky. Yeah, I would have been icky.
Also, the fact that they didn't throw up more, I would have thrown up like the whole time, just the entire, especially because of the poop. Again, it's all poop. It's all poop.
Yeah, and that bathtub sure had a lot in it, you know.
Yeah.
But no one really went into it very much. I felt I would have been like would rather lay in the bathtub than the floor.
Yeah, yeah, and John Kramer did say that Adam photos, the key to his lock was in.
Yeah, it was just in the tub.
It's in the tub. Just go in the tub. Just look in the tub. But then he's like, I'm gonna try to shoot you. And then if you wouldn't have done that, you would still be alive. But now you're trapped in there. And I'm assuming we'll find out when I see Saw 2, what if he's still there. But hey, we're gonna find out. For me, and John's laughing, but it's okay. I'll find out one day.
Yeah, he didn't really look for the clue very hard for his key.
Yeah, he didn't really look hard for anything. No. He was just like,
for being a private investigator,
he's terrible at his job. He's terrible at his job. He's terrible. That's
But you guys missed that when he first woke up in the tub, his foot pulled out the cork and it went down the drain. There was no key left.
I remember that. That's why I was like, I thought it was in the drain. That's why he was saying.
Oh, no, it's in the sewage system. It's in the Jersey sewage system. It's in Staten Island now. The key is gone.
So it's a functioning bathtub.
It was a bathroom. It was the only bathroom in that warehouse. And he's like, well, shit, I have to. And that's why he was pooping in a bucket.
We're getting there.
But
then shouldn't the toilet have been hooked up to the sewer system if the bathtub is?
He clogged it.
He clogged it. Yeah, that was more of an embarrassing thing.
He did have a plunger.
Yeah, he's from the don't look into that toilet. That's something that was someone else. It was not Jigsaw.
I wouldn't go in there. I would give it 5 minutes. I wouldn't go in there.
You can look at the top part, but just don't look in that. Don't look at the poopy part.
Yeah, but it wasn't me though. It was the intern Craig. Craig's like, fuck you.
Yeah.
Stop me.
Goober.
Fucking. I mean Goober. Zep. What a name. What a name. He creeped me out, but he was great. He was wonderful. I feel like I had one more thing. Do you have anything more? I feel like we covered everything. It was wonderful.
Oh no, I've been voice recording this, so luckily I have it.
Awesome. You've
recorded
been all
the whole
audio?
podcast. So.
That's amazing. We can just use your audio.
I love the Asian dude. I just want to keep going back. I loved his vibe. He was swaggy as fuck.
Oh yeah.
Definitely for a police officer, kind of had like the bad kid in class, slouchy. Liked him.
He was the best. The reveal of Kramer was awesome. I knew it was coming, but I forgot how he did it, and I was like, it's just so subtle of just him getting up and just like it's like his normal thing to do.
No, it was not a normal thing. He got up kind of like an alien. He was like looked around. I'm like, dude, you were just lying down. You weren't like coming out. He woke up like he was coming out of the Matrix.
But also, how many hours was he down there? And I wonder if he drugged himself so that he would stay still. You know?
Yeah, I would have drugged myself just for fun.
Just for funsies.
He's got a lot of stuff he's been showing.
Yeah.
Copious amounts of heroin.
It's another sponsor.
We want to give it out to those who are flame retarded, heroin, Saudis, and 9/11.
Hell yeah. If you had to saw off your own foot, do you think you could do it? Also,
No, I don't.
he sawed his foot off so fucking fast.
Yeah.
I was impressed, but also, damn, I don't believe that it would take that short of amount of time, especially with that tiny little saw.
Yeah, and like how far is that guy going crawling through the sewers of whatever fucking place that was? You know, like just army crawling. And he's always like, I'm going to come back for you.
Like,
I'm like, bro, you're not going to make it.
Your lips are white. You were white before, but you look whiter.
Yeah, his makeup the whole movie was odd, to say the least.
It was unnerving. He did not look well.
No, he looked like he was severe AIDS patient. Like, was not getting any medication. Cheeks gaunt. But he was a little plumper than I remembered. I kind of enjoyed that.
Yeah.
Like, he lost a lot of weight. I think he was in a bunch of stuff after that.
Oh, yeah, he was
a little thick.
He was in so much.
Which, as a thick boy, I enjoyed.
So how many days do you think this was shot in?
I'm going to guess short. 14.
18.
Damn.
Which is crazy. And it was shot in the bathroom scenes were shot in chronological order. So.
I mean, that's probably why they made so many.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah.
The puppet was made completely from scratch by the film's creators, which makes sense because it looks
a little janky.
Looks a little janky, but I think that adds to the fun.
Yes.
That adds to the fun. Oh, the drill bit guy. Remember the guy when they found him? Like that was obviously planted for them to like.
I also love the Asian guy. Thought real smart. Just blow off the drill bits.
Yeah, but then.
Did he die still?
He did that. But then John Kramer was like. And
he killed that guy too?
No, he did the
throat thing slash. To the guy in the drills?
No, what's his face?
Donald Glover.
Donald Glover.
Danny Glover.
Danny Glover.
I always thought Donald Glover was related to Danny Glover, and I was like, because I hate nepotism so much. Then I found out he wasn't. It made me like him about 7 years later than everybody else.
I love that. He's awesome.
Pretty cool.
I'm a big fan. I don't know if you knew this. Do you know that Childish Gambino and Donald Glover are the same person?
Yes, I know that.
That's shocking.
No,
shocking.
I know.
You're like, he's hosting SNL. What? Those are two different
guys.
There's two guys.
Are they twins?
What?
I could see Donald Glover in a Saw movie.
That'd be interesting. I feel like
he could do anything.
As who?
Oh, we redo it as a Black Jigsaw. That'd be pretty cool.
Black Jigsaw. Oh, okay. So who else would you cast in your ideal Saw movie?
Paul Giamatti.
Okay.
I would do a little Christian Slater, little Elikana Portnoy, one of my faves, and then I'll end it with a Timothy Spall. I'm not good with people who are famous. I'd bring back Foots and I'd bring back pictures just for fun too.
Foots and pictures.
That's what I would do.
I love that. Okay, so out of 10, what do you give Saw? What did I give Saw?
An 8.5. It was fun.
8.5. Okay.
Yeah, it was fun. Wasn't crazy or anything, but it was decent. You know, I like. Yeah, it was good.
Okay. I gave it a solid 6.
Oh shit.
No, that's not bad. I think anything over 5
for
is
a horror
good.
movie.
For a horror movie, for movies in general, I think it's good. I also rate hard, and it's just for me. But I am not a big fan of the series, but I thought it was fun.
Are you a Hulu person?
Sometimes.
You got a lot of scary movies coming out this month. Yeah. I just saw one. I was pretty fucking on. I had edibles when I was watching it. Though. I think it was like Here We Are or something like that. It was okay.
Oh, is that the one? Alien.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard that one's
just gets really weird.
Weird. Yeah.
But it was fun in the beginning.
Yeah. Have you seen? Speaking another alien one. Have you seen Nope?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've seen a lot. My favorite movie, I think of last year that was on the scare. As I loved the new Hellraiser.
Okay, I haven't seen it with the female.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was huge into it. My girlfriend, we've seen it probably 5 times.
Okay.
It's good. I like Hellraiser because that mixes kind of the exploding head bear trap with demons, which I like.
Okay.
I just don't find people as scary.
Yeah.
As I do, like Like, I think I could beat up Michael Myers. Like,
How would you go about
cut his head off.
Okay.
He's got one kitchen knife. Blow his fucking head off, dude. Blow his fucking head off. Give me a shotgun. I'll blow your head off. I'll cut your head off. I'm going head. I'm cutting an arm off.
Have you seen any of the Halloween, like the newer movies?
They never do it. They never do. I mean, they caught him on fire one time. I've seen all the ones with the the old lady comes back from the first one. Jamie Lee
Curtis. Yeah.
Those are fun. They trapped him in the
mean,
basement, caught him on fire. But there's no decapitations.
He doesn't just have... I mean, he does the Halloween Kills. He literally rips apart an entire firefighter crew with chainsaws and hoists one of them into the air, and that's like the opening credit scene.
That's just flame retardant strength. You know what I'm saying? That's not what I could take him.
Hey, settle down. You use the right terminology.
Flame cognitive dissonance or whatever it is. Yeah, I don't know. I just think I could take him.
Okay.
I think I could take Jason. I mean, has Jason gone against Michael Myers? I know there's Freddy versus Jason, which is crazy. Freddy's a fucking demon with magical powers, and Jason's just a guy.
He's just a guy.
He's just a sad guy with mommy problems. And then wasn't the first Jason too? It was his mom the whole time?
Yes.
I'll put this out here. I could beat up any old woman.
Okay. So, okay, yeah.
So I want both those things to be known.
You're like, I could beat up Jigsaw, Michael Myers, and any old woman.
Yes.
And if you're a puppet or someone who is under
5 feet tall.
5 feet tall.
Don't come in with creepy music.
Don't come in with creepy music. You better have a good music choice, or you will be getting a swift kick to the face.
Yep.
Yep.
That's what we learned.
I love that. The more you know.
The more you know.
Well,
thanks for having me on the
Steve,
podcast.
This has been a delight. Hell yeah.
Good to see both you guys.
Yes. Tell the people where they can find you.
Check me up on Instagram at Scuba Steve Furey. Scuba like you're diving. Steve Furey, baby. That's all I got. Amazing.
Well, Steve, thank you to Fangoria. If you want a copy of Fangoria, you can use my little promo code, Katie Afraidy 25. Guys, stay spooky, and remember, if you wake up in a bathroom and there's poop everywhere, it might be yours.
It very well could be
yours. It very well might be yours. But get out of there as quick as possible. Just shoot the guy. Get out. Period. Done. That's it. Bye, guys.
Toodaloo.
Thank you to our sponsor, Filmcraft Studio Gear. You can find all their cool gear at filmcraftla.com or on Instagram at filmcraftla.